When we're still a little kid and was about to go to bed at night, our mom usually tell us about the bedtime stories, right? Like the little magic girl, or the little Red Riding Hood, the Little Mermaid, and many more. But you're familiar with one of these stories. Here I'm going to review about an English classic storybook by Hans Christian Andersen. With me, Farah Anggraini, and you are watching BookTube. So, this book titled The Snow Queen and Other Tales, written by a legend Danish author named Hans Christian Andersen. This book contains a collection of Andersen's fairy tale story, and there's 216 pages. The main story of this book is the Snow Queen, and the other 18 stories written by him, including the Snow Queen, the Emperor's New Clothes, the Real Princess, the Little Magic Girl, the Red Shoes, and many more. The most popular one is the Snow Queen, the Real Princess, and the Little Magic Girl. For your information, Hans Christian Andersen is a Danish author that famous with his fairy tales. Some of the stories that has been animated are getting a movie adaptation, like The Ugly Duckling and The Little Mermaid, both produced by Walt Disney Future Animation. Let's go to the review. So the main story is the Snow Queen. The synopsis that written on this book is: the power lies in her heart because she is a sweet and innocent child. The Snow Queen divided into 7 stories. The story is about the power of friendship. So it's about a little girl named Gerda who is struggling to find her friend Kai, who disappeared because he went with the Snow Queen. And on her way to find him, she got help from people and things around. So, another for your information, the Snow Queen has been the inspiration for books and film, including Disney's Frozen. So, the main characters are Gerda, the protagonist of this tale, who is, she's loyal and she's a hard worker. You can see how she's struggle to find her friend. And then her friend is Kai, a little boy who lives in a large city in the guard of a building across the street from the home of Gerda, his playmate, whom he loves dearly. And then another one is Snow Queen, queen of the snowflakes or snow peas, who travels throughout the world with the snow. You can call she's the antagonist. There's also the troll, the grandmother, the magic lady, and others as the supporting characters. Well, as what I said before, this book is containing 8 different stories made by Hans Christian Andersen. And among all the stories on this book, I personally love the story titled The Real Princess, or popular with The Princess and the Pea, since I was a kid. It was on page 63 on this book. It is a one idea story in which an obviously ridiculous situation is contrived to test whether a princess is truly a princess. How? Well, there's something to do with these matrices and this P. Further story is on this book. So after I read this book, I found out that Hans Christian Andersen's writing style is clearly got a flair for the dramatic, like, adding more details on its description of a scene, Then he also keep it short and sweet. Like in one of the story titled The Real Princess is told in 8 short paragraphs in the original one, which began, "Once upon a time there was a prince who wanted to marry a princess, but she would have to be a real one." Could it be any simpler than that? And the sparse language of this tale makes the whole thing kind of blow you. And then Andersen's style is often downright poetic. He's got some beautiful and evocative phrases that really pop off the stage. So, besides discovering his writing style, when I read this book, I also could feel something, you know. So, when I read, I could feel how the feelings of the characters, and somehow I feel like I went inside the book during the time I read the story. Maybe it's because how great Andersen could make the readers of his story totally fell on it. Like when I read The Little Match Girl, during the part when she's sitting alone on the snowy and cold winter and she's only hid by a single match, I could feel how she's being so, you know, poor, and that was sad. And when the emotional scenes, Anderson just put some, you know, dramatic description and will make you frowning and got an emo. I think I was too deep in the story, but yeah, just try to read it. And then there's also the not too good part of this book. Actually, I personally love of all of his works, but some of them got me a bit confused. Like in the story titled The Story of a Mother. There are some confusing vocabulary. Maybe it's because the story was made around 18th. There are some old English, including the word like detail, shalt, will, do, and I'm not sure how to read it, and many more. Well, I should have studied more. And then about this book, I could you could buy it on Gramedia store nearby by with 40,000 rupiahs, or get it online. And there are a lot of English classic stories that are recommended and worth to read in case you want to have a nostalgic of your childhood. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a comment below. See ya!